Hello everyone and welcome to episode 8 of my survival challenge. Now if you watched the last episode, you'd remember that we had a bit of a disaster. At the time it felt like it was an absolute major disaster. Basically we had some produce to sell from the greenhouse, but there was no selling points on the map. So I sorted that out. I have actually changed it a little bit, but I will show you that when we go to sell the honey later on in the episode. So yeah, the first job today is also on the last episode we bought some new tools for the tractor. We bought a front loader, a pallet fork and a bucket, which is very exciting because that's going to help us massively load our honey up onto the trailer. I did mention off camera that I was going to get rid of the tree stumps, which is what I've done. These are just the offcuts here. So I'm going to just load them onto the trailer. We'll get these sold at the sawmill. We'll go off and buy our pallet fork and our front loader. We've got to buy some seeds and some fertilizer. And then when we get back, we're going to fast forward to next month because it will be the end of the day today. And we are going to be very busy. We're going to be planting a new crop. We've got our honey to sell. We've got lots and lots of jobs to do. So we've had some sort of not waiting around to do, but we've been doing other jobs on the farm while we've been waiting for this time of year. But next month we are going to become incredibly busy. I've not decided yet what I'm going to plant. We opened up one new field. I want to open up another one. I am thinking I would like to plant potentially sunflower, purely because I've not planted it before. I think it would be good to do something different, so I'd like to put some sunflower in. Also, I'm not decided yet whether I want to do sugar beet or potatoes or soybeans. We'll have a look at the calendar in a bit when that time comes to make that decision. Because we want to be planting and harvesting all year round. So we'll have a look at the calendar and we'll make the decision. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm probably going to open up a second field. So out of what I just said, we should be planting 2 types. Yeah, so we need to buy some seeds. And we need to buy some fertilizer. We are low on cash at the moment, so hopefully these offcuts here will just give us what we need. And then I'm really excited to see how much money we get from our honey. So yeah, that's going to be our first sale of the honey. There's quite a lot of it, and we get to use our new pallet forks at the same time, which is very good. Right. So I'll see you at the sawmill. We'll see how much we get for this little amount. And then we will head off to the shop and get our new accessories. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to get from this because they are all odd offcuts. I'm going to have a guess at 2,000. So let's see. Okay, 1,000. Well, that is what it is. Right, so we'll go off to the shop. We will get our exciting new accessories. And then we will go to March. So it's going to be moment of truth in a second. Fingers crossed I have bought the correct front loader. I think I have, but I am not entirely sure. It looks like it would be the correct one. So let's find out. Let's drop the trailer off just for a second. Please fit. Oh, that's a relief. For a second there I didn't think it was going to go on. That is a relief. Okay, that's wonderful. Alright, so everything's on. Let's get this back to the farm. Fingers crossed about the seed being the correct type. We will soon find out. Yeah, let's get back, let's get rested into a new month. Alright, so we're back at the farm. As you can see, it's very, very dark. We are just making our way through now. Oh, not round there. We don't want to destroy our new equipment. Luckily, we left the lights on in the house so we can see where we're going. And I will see you in the morning. Okay, so we are in March, which is excellent. Oh, we've got our first box of lettuce as well. That's good. Let's go and have a look at the honey. Yeah, the honey's looking amazing. We'll just check out the crop right quick. Ooh, the grass is showing up as ready to harvest. I don't think that's quite long enough yet, though. I think we can get some more growth out of that. And the wheat is looking absolutely fantastic. That looks great. Alright, so first things first, let's get our trailer unloaded. And then we can get our honey loaded up. So let's check the price on the honey. Right, so honey at the moment, in March, the highest price it will get is 2,033. Okay, so the farmer's market are paying just under that, but that's not too bad. That's nearly £2,000. So that's fine. That's good. Right, so let's get this lot unloaded. We've got our forks on already. We do need to sort out a yard soon. That is on my list of jobs to do. It'd help if we took the straps off first. Yeah, that is on my list to do, is sort a yard out. That's probably going to be in a couple of episodes' time. But it would be nice to get some organisation around here. I probably could have put the trailer in a better position as well. Right, let's get this unloaded. Right, so I've loaded all the honey up. I've also put the half pallet on there because best price is now, so we'll sell it anyway. I've just had a look at the prices of these and they're not too bad at all. They're only a few pounds down from their best, so every little helps. We'll get this on there as well, and then we will head to the farmer's market. Alright then, so that's everything loaded up. That's our first proper trailer load. There it is. That's our first proper trailer load of produce that we're going to sell. So let's get it strapped down. And hopefully that brings us in a good few amount of pounds. I've not worked it out, so I don't know how much, but I'm hoping for a fair amount. And also, as I said at the start of the episode, the selling point has changed a little bit. I will explain why. So originally we put the selling point in the field next to the sawmill, which was fine. It was great, it worked. However, the gate to get in and out of the field was at a really bad angle for us. It was quite tough to get in and out with the tractor and trailer. So what I've actually done is moved it along just to the next field right beside it, which has got much better access. Also, I realised while I was sorting that out that there is no fuel stations on this map, so we've put in a small fuel station as well, which you'll see when we get there. And let me know what you think. A good friend of mine, he helped me landscape it because I'd never done that before. I mean, I had mountains and holes everywhere, so I got his help. He sort of taught me what to do, and you'll see in a moment what we came up with. I hope you like it, and let me know if there's anything you'd change or anything that could be improved. And yeah, we'll be there in a moment. So you can actually see it in the distance there. We popped a few trees in as well, just to make it, you know, we've been chopping down quite a few trees, so we've put some more trees in. I think there's about 10 or 15 trees in total that have gone in. So that field there is where the old farmer's market was. And as I'll show you now, that gate right there was very awkward to get in and out of, so we've just popped it along to this one here. So we've got the farmer's market there, we've also got the fuel station next to it, and then up there's still access to that top field, so we haven't blocked that off. So let me know what you think of the area. We've got the trees and the grass. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice. So, moment of truth, let's see how much we can get for all this. And there it goes. Oh, look at that value fly up. We started with £300, £12,408. That's really good. That's more than I expected, actually. That's really nice. Let's fill up the tractor while we're here, because I've not used the fuel station yet. Obviously we don't need a lot. £50. Lovely. Not too bad. Wow, £12,000. I'm really happy with that. Really happy. Right, let's head back to the farm because we have got lots of jobs to do. Right, so we've just got back, and earlier on when I was running on about having to buy different seeds to plant different types of crops, and I went and bought this pallet, you were probably sitting there thinking, what is this guy going on about? I've just realised that the type of seeder I had was the incorrect seeder, and obviously I need to buy a planter. So I've found a couple on Mod Hub. Let me just show you. So I found these two. Now I'd like to buy this one here, but you need 150 horsepower, and I do think that's going to be pushing it quite a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for this one here. It plants what we need it to plant, and then eventually we will upgrade to that one. It's got a nice working width of 5.6 meters, so we don't need this one anymore, because the one we're going to buy will it is full of seed though. Okay, we'll keep that for now. Let's just see how much it's worth. It's worth 901. Okay, it's not really worth messing about with. We'll use the seed that's in there. So yeah, we'll leave that there for now. I'll run off to the shop right quick and pick the other one up. And we'll bring it back to the farm, and then we'll get started. Alright, so as it happens, we did need to keep the other seeder, because this one doesn't do every type. This planter does sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton, corn. So it's a good job we did keep the other one. Let's just check the water in the greenhouse. Make sure that's okay. Yep, plenty in there. We don't need to worry about that for a while. Here we go. Well, that leaves a lovely pattern in the ground. It's very obvious where we've been. So that's good. That'll make it nice and easy. But it's not using the seeds nowhere near as quick as what I thought it might, so that's not bad at all. Yeah, that's a really nice pattern it leaves, actually. Nice and clear. So this will be our sugar beet field, and then we will extend this, and then I've got a decision to make. Do we put more sugar beet in, or do we go with something else? After we next rest, our grass may be ready to harvest. Then I've got the decision. Do we put some more grass in, or do we plant something else? There's going to be a lot of big purchases coming up soon. Obviously, we're going to have to buy a harvester at some point. We need to buy a trailer capable of taking our harvest. So yeah, we've got lots to save up for. Right, so I will finish up drilling this field, and then after that it will probably need to be rolled and then fertilised.
I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive. I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, big bass, that's where the heart is. I'm only here for the party. The sound, the vibe, I'm only here for the party. The sound, the vibe, big bass, that's where the heart is. I'm only here for the party. I'm only here for the party. I'm only here for the party. The sound, the vibe, big bass, that's where the heart is.
then. So we didn't use anywhere near as much seeds as I thought we would. We used just over half, which is not too bad at all. Now this is drilled, we just need to see if it needs to be rolled or not. Let's have a look. Yep, needs rolling. Okay. So we'll get our trusty old Cambridge roller out. And we'll go over it with the roller. We'll get it fertilised. And that will be that field planted and seeded. So obviously at some point this roller will need to be upgraded, but for now it does a job. Not sure if I've used it on this tractor before or not. Can't remember. The tractor will be able to pull it no problem at all. So yeah, we'll get this one rolled. Won't take too long, it's not a big field. So we've just got this little bit left here to do. While doing this, I've been thinking about the greenhouse. I think the tomatoes and the strawberries, well no, the tomatoes and the lettuce brought in quite good money, but I don't think the strawberries are worth so much. So we'll just take a quick look at that in a second and see if we can set that to possibly tomatoes and lettuce without the strawberries. We'll have a look and see what the options are, because we obviously might as well plan what we're going to get the most amount of profit out of. There's no point planting the strawberries if it's not going to be worth as much, if it's going to take up space that something more expensive could take. So yeah, we'll have a look at that, and then we'll get to the fertilising. The bees have already started on another pallet of honey, which is very pleasing. Right, let's just have a look at this. So at the moment we're doing this: lettuce, strawberries and tomatoes. So the strawberries are actually taking up the most amount of spots. What else can we do? Right, let's just have a look over here. So I'd like to change it to this one, I think. But at the moment we have... Yeah. Do we just cut our losses and go over to that now? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go over to this one here. and we'll see how that works. We've deactivated that one for now, so we have still got a few 100 litres there. But yeah, let's move on to these and see. I think that might be better off for us. And then maybe when we can afford another greenhouse, we'll then move over back to the fruit and veg. These all look half dead. There's enough water there, isn't there? Yeah, there's plenty of water. I mean, they don't look too sharp. Hopefully, hopefully that'll improve. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Right, so let's get hooked up to the fertiliser. We did bring some more fertiliser back, so if there's not enough, we can just top that up. So let's get this field fertilised. This won't take too long at all. The working speed's not bad, 9 miles per hour. The John Deere has been a great addition to the farm. That didn't take too long at all. So that is this field ready to germinate. We hardly used any fertiliser either, so that's really good. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that today. That's some great progress. Let's just have a look on here. Right, so we've got a high seed rate for majority of the field. The rest of it is standard. But yeah, it's looking really good. Very good. So, potentially when we next rest, the grass might be ready to mow. When I looked at it earlier, I didn't think it was quite ready. It does say ready to harvest, but I think it might be a little bit thin. I think we can definitely get some more growth out of that. However, we don't have a mower. We don't have a windrower. So these are things that we're going to have to save up for while it's growing. But we will do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.